What's up, guys? It's your boy Green Zephyr. Today I'm going to be showing off all four Lego Camp Cretaceous sets. So first I will be showing off the minifigures. Okay, so here we have all of the minifigures from all four sets. So from the first one, the T-Rex Dinosaur Fossil Exhibition. So we have Darius here as the first one. So I guess I put these in sorted by price range, so cheapest first, most expensive last. So here we have Darius with his dinosaur tooth necklace. Then Owen, which can be found in pretty much every single Jurassic World set, not even with a different look. And then the Stygimoloch set. So we have Claire with the same look from, I think, Fallen Kingdom. And then Ben with his little fanny pack and a shovel and a walkie-talkie. Then Brooklyn. And then to the Carnotaurus set with Toro. So once again, Owen with the exact same look, other than I gave him the smiling face instead of the disturbed one. And then Sammy with a tasing staff. Then Kenji. Cool boy Kenji. And then to the Baryonyx dinosaur boat escape set. So here we have Owen once again. I gave him the life jacket instead of Yaz just because all of the Owens are identical. So made him slightly different. Then here we have a guard with a headset and the typical guard look from Jurassic World. And then Darius once again with the life jacket this time. And then Yaz. Okay, now we will look at the dinosaurs. So first of all, from the fossil set, we have this triceratops baby. So it is now in a grayish blue paint instead of the green one from before. And as you may have noticed, I have dinosaurs, the other examples of the dinosaurs from past sets to compare. So here's the one from 2020. So as you can see with these two, the main difference is the stud. This one has studs on top of this piece. The other one they gave a flat 2x1. But other than that, they're identical. The spots on both sides are the same, just different colors. And then also for this set, we have the T-Rex fossil. So let's get that detached here. Okay. Now I didn't get a T-Rex to compare to this one just because it's the only part that is similar is the head. The rest is entirely made out of individual pieces instead of just 8 total. But you can see the claws on here. Those are pretty cool. I like how they set that up for the toes. And then got the rib cage with movable pieces, a bunch of spines down the back for vertebrae. The tail is bendable in every single place, right here, 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 obviously, all the way down. Then we have these like hip pieces that can move up and down. And then we have tiny little arms with 2 fingers, and those can move out and back in. And then we have the head of the T-Rex, which, so the skull of the fossil T-Rex, it has, like on both sides, it is actually different. It has various like cracks on both sides that are not symmetrical. So they decided to do that with this set, which is better, I think, than just making it completely identical. Yeah. And then for the next most expensive set, so this is the one that has Bumpy. So here's Bumpy with the nice bluish color. I really like that, how that looks. It's pretty cool. And then we have the 2021 that came in the same set as the baby triceratops from 2020. So the coloration on these is very different in terms of the shade of bluish they have. This one's more teal, but even then much darker. This one's a light blue-ish teal. But other than that, once again, they're same figure. Yeah. Then as the second dinosaur in the set, we have the Stygimoloch. So this one is the second ever Stygimoloch set that they made. With the Camp Cretaceous sets, they decided to make all of them have second prints for the dinosaurs in them. They didn't want to do dinosaurs that have too many sets for them, and they didn't want to make any new ones. So they decided we'll just make a second of each one that they felt like making one for. So we have this Stygimoloch with these darker brown spots on a lighter brown and green body. And then the unique thing about the Stygimoloch compared to the other dinosaurs of Jurassic World is the toe claw color is a tannish, which is just like that of the sets in the Dino Outbreak ones from 2010. So I really like how they brought that back. And of course the beak on Stygimoloch is the same color. But all the more, like all, starting in 2015, all the dinosaur sets with Jurassic World, they all had black claws for the dinosaurs. And then here is the Stygimoloch from 2018 in the Fallen Kingdom sets, which I do like the eyes better on the original, just because, I don't know, the other one looks a little bit high or something, I don't know. This one has better eyes, in my opinion, but overall, I like the other one's coloration more. And the other problem with the Stygimolochs is the size compared to a minifigure, because in reality, they should be Silophysis sized or smaller in the Legos, but they wanted to make a bigger dinosaur, which I'm fine with. It's just major size error with those guys. Same thing with the Raptors, of course. The originals, I'm sure, were intended to be Utah Raptors in the Dino Outbreak sets, but they brought them back for the Jurassic World sets. And then next we have Toro. Got to move the camera back for this. So Toro is the second Carnotaurus they made. This side is just your average Carnotaurus. The other side shows the scar that Toro got in the show, and it has white teeth, unlike the first Carnotaurus, which had like those gnarly yellow ones, yellowish tan. The T-Rex has also had the white teeth in 2015, and the new Baryonyx does, but almost all of them had the yellowish teeth. Anyways, it's got much darker colors than the original, which I have here. So here is both of them. I can put these down next to each other. You can see, yeah, first of all, the tooth color. That one's more yellow. Those are clean and white. Eyes are different. I do like Toro much better than the first one. So this is the 2018 Fallen Kingdom one. However, I really like the orange spots going down his back. I think that's really cool like that. But I do appreciate Toro's coloration more with the darker colors. Other than it's the same orangish brown on the belly. But I do like that coloration more. And then finally, the last set, we have the Baryonyx. So this one is the newest Baryonyx. They had one in, I think it was 2019, was the first one they made. So here is the 2021 Camp Cretaceous one. This one was in season 2, and it was killed with a single bullet, which was kind of pathetic. But anyway, and it has the new arms of the 2020 Indominus Rex, which I have here only because that was their entire excuse to make the 2020 sets, was because Camp Cretaceous released. And so they decided to make more Lego sets for it, even though they didn't want to include any of the characters from the show. They brought back, it was just an excuse for them to make new sets for just for the first movie. So that's why they got another Indominus, which I do like. And like I said, the arms on Baryonyx and the Indominus are the same here. They both have a stud here that can hold a person by the leg or other things. But yeah, I just wanted to have this here because technically you could say it is a Camp Cretaceous set, even though it doesn't have the characters from the show. But they did make it at the same time the show first released. And that's the entire reason they made the sets in 2020. And they had a major gap in between sets from 2015 to 2018. They didn't make any Jurassic World, whereas now they're making them every single year. Anyway, so then here I have the 2019 Baryonyx. So this one was in the Lego Legend of Isla Nublar show, and that's where they decided to make Legos based on that show, which was pretty cool. We got like all sorts of new dinosaurs from that. We got the Baryonyx. We got a new triceratops. There was the original in Dino Outbreak in 2010, which I wish I could have gotten. That one was cool. They didn't make another one until 2019 with the triceratops, so it's been a while. Anyway, this one has the original hands of the Indominus, with the ones that twist around and can hold a person like that in there. Yeah, I like the coloration on this one because it's got that metallic, shiny, bluish silver, honestly, on some of the blue spots. And then we have this one, which was, I'm assuming, 2020. Now this one is a Lego compatible Baryonyx. However, it does have the full paint, including on the teeth. Of course, the claws can't be painted because they're just pure black. Same with the Indoraptor from 2018. But then this is just another example. It has the same hands as the gray one. And other than, yeah, it's different coloration. I do like that, though. It's interesting. And then also in this set, we have Dinosaurio Bebe, which this one was misprinted for me. The head on this side, you can see it's like entirely just that orange. On the other side, it has a whole lot of brown here. And these yellow spots were meant to be underneath the eyes, as you could see on the box, but instead it got misprinted on here. And the entire print, as you can see from the back, is just shifted over. Okay, and now we will move on to the first set. Okay, so here we have the first set with the fossil T-Rex. And so I already showed you pretty much what the T-Rex can do. Here. It has a movable tail. All of these pieces bend. And the base piece here has a different type of piece there so that it's more sturdy and doesn't bend loosely, like as loose as that. Then yeah, the ribs can bend outward. And you can see in there that it has pieces to hold those on so that they don't like go too far in or stuff like that. So yeah, fold those back down. Then like I said, the arms. Then we have a head that is asymmetrical. The jaw can open and close just like the other T-Rexes. Neck can bend up and down because it's attached in a way that it can, as if it was on the body of a T-Rex. And then yeah, the claws can move. So then we have the base plate here, which has two studs for the T-Rex to attach onto. So here, let me... Okay. So anyway, and yes, on the base plate, it says Tyrannosaurus Rex, has a picture of the United States to show that's where it lives, has a size comparison with a minifigure, and then says 68 to 66 million years ago is when it lived. Of course, in the world of Jurassic World, they are still alive. So then we have this, which is a teaching board, which is, I'm assuming, a whiteboard, honestly. And it has a tooth and an egg, and then a light here, and a plant. And so it has like these pieces, which obviously aren't wheels, but they're meant to represent wheels. So you can like wheel it around. And then it has this baton, which a character can hold and point to stuff on here, or point to parts of the T-Rex on the actual fossil. I don't know. But that's the purpose of that. And like I said, we have two minifigures and then one dinosaur here, the baby triceratops. And so one of the minifigures can hold the baton here. Or you could like take out this piece on the triceratops. You can have someone ride it, I guess. Just like one of the horses that they have in other Lego sets. Okay, so now we'll move on to the next set. Okay, so the first Lego set there was 30 bucks. This one with the Stygimoloch, this one is $40 currently anyway. So 3 minifigures, Claire, Ben, and Brooklyn. And then we have the 2 dinosaurs, Bumpy and the Stygimoloch. So I'll set them aside. So, I guess first, a character can hold this and use it to feed the carrot to the Stygimoloch. So they can stand up here and hold that up there. And then we do have some little bumpy turds, which I like. And these, I think, are unique to this set. There may be others. I don't know. But what I do know is the other, the things used for Lego ice cream did not look like that. At least it didn't used to. In the 2019 Lego sets for Jurassic World, they actually had some chocolate ice cream. It definitely was not that. That's, I'm assuming, unique to this. But like I say, I don't know for sure. So I don't want to, like, completely say that. But yeah, I got some cute little turds. One of them was an extra piece because they do that with all the smaller pieces. So got 2 turds. Then we have 2 gates here. They have little lights on them. Okay, and then we have this Jurassic Park sign that can be set up somewhere just to symbolize. And then we have the playhouse here, So the playhouse has a piece of just a leaf that can be moved up and down. You can see through there. Has like a little cracked egg here. And of course it has the slide, so Bumpy can have some fun. Whee! And then it has 2 leaves up here, 2 branches, I guess. And then on the inside here, I guess this could be a bed. Didn't think about that before. I don't know what the purpose of this here is. It has a little sink, and then it has a ladder so they can climb up there, and then what looks like a toilet bowl, but I don't know for sure. And then we have the vehicle, which is actually hilarious. I didn't realize this until a while after getting the set. So there's actually an identical vehicle to this. The only difference is the back piece here. It only has 1 gate, and the other side is just walled off. And it is a blue truck, blue and gray, and it came in a set with a Velociraptor. I can't remember the name, but I thought that was really hilarious because, yeah, it's a Jurassic World truck. This one's a Jurassic Park truck, but other than that, like other than the cage here, they are identical, which is kind of funny. But yeah, so it has the Jurassic Park logo on both sides. It has 2 handles here, so I put the gun on one of them. And then 1 spot for somebody's sit for driving. It's got lights in the front, tail lights. And this cage comes off. If you wanted to, I guess you could put more people back there. And yeah, it's only held on by 2 studs in the back. Then the cage is pretty simple. Has like a grate here, just like the one in the T-Rex fossil set. And so you can fold these down and then have a dinosaur go in there. You can push it down to make it actually stick, but I'm not going to now. And then you can fold these back up. And then you have your dinosaur in the cage. Then you can load it on the truck. And now we'll move on to the next set. Okay, so here we have the next set. So this one is $50. So, like I said, we have 3 minifigures, Owen, Sammy, and Kenji. And then we have Toro with the scar here on the head. Puny little arms. And then we have 2 vehicles. So the first one, we have a Jurassic Park truck. And so in the back, the truck bed can open and close. And you can fit at least 2 people in there, maybe 3 if they're standing up. And then we have little doors on the side that can open and close. There's the front. And then you can take off the top here, and you can fit maybe 3 people in there actually. Yeah, we got a spot here, and spot here. So I guess you can fit all 3 characters that come in here in the front of the truck. And then, yeah, and then steering wheel there. And then, yeah, you can also fit other things or people in the back. So I think that's pretty cool, actually. And then next we have the helicopter as a second vehicle. So obviously it's got the rotors here and here, just like that of a helicopter. And then it has a single joystick to fly it, and then the this part that opens up. And my cat is very sad and depressed right now. And so then, yeah, that can open and close. Then it has a gun here that can fire this little missile when you push down here. I'm sure you guys know how it works because Legos had that for years. Jurassic World logos on the sides. Simple helicopter, but I do like the design a lot, actually. However, it shows Owen flying it, and according to Jurassic World, nobody knows how to fly a helicopter on the island except for Maserati, which is kind of sad if you think about it, because you would think out of all of the ACU troopers there that at least one of them would know how to fly, but apparently not. Yeah, Toro. So that's all for this set. We'll move on to the last one. Now here's the final Lego set here. So the characters. So we have Owen, Edgard, Darius, and Yaz. Dinosaurs. Baby Dinosaur. And Baryonyx. Then we have the small boat, which has a little case here with eggs and a pair of binoculars and a walkie-talkie. There's binoculars down there. And then that just rests in here perfectly. And then we have the motor in the back. Pretty simple boat. Mostly just one piece. And then we have the big boat. So here's this massive thing. It's, I think, like 15.5 inches long. I can't remember. Anyway, so in the front we have a light here that you can swivel around. So you can have one of the minifigures hold here and move it around. But the funny thing is how they don't fit perfectly. Their hands aren't big enough to hold both at the same time. They don't go wide enough, so I find that funny. But yeah, so light in the front, has life rafts here, 2 of them. Lights on the side here, going down. Then we have these little buoys or buoys, however you pronounce it. I pronounce it boys, but I don't know about you guys. Anyway, so then the top we have this piece which opens up, and you can fit a person in there to pilot the boat. Has lights in the front, lights up here, and a little antenna satellite dish. And you can fit, if I can get it to work again. Nope. Okay, well, I guess that works. So yeah, you can see the little fuel gauge there, then a little keypad. And you can see through the front window there of the boat. Then here we have a little bucket with fish in there. And then on the other side I put a dart, one of the extra pieces. And I'll leave that out. Then over here, over here we have a yellow tasing staff, which is pretty cool. I like how they made it yellow instead of blue like all the others. Then on this side, we have a gun here. So, what we have here is a little grabbing stick. So, you can grab a fish, and so then that's held on here. Then, if we fold this back and open this up, you can get the Baryonyx to sit on this platform here. Just pops right in like that. Then if you duck, oh, let me fold the head down then. Okay. So stick Baryonyx back on there. Slip this through. And then you can, okay, I'm gonna have to close the mouth. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I got it in here. Then you just fold this down, and then these go around the dinosaur to hold it in place like that. And then we actually have a ladder on this side that they can use to get up there. Anyway, so then I gave the fish on a stick to Yaz. Wow. You can then place her up here, and then the Baryonyx can bend its head down and open the mouth to eat the fish. So how cool is that? And I think that's pretty... Oh, well, one last thing with this set. So you can completely take this off, and then it has a little compartment down here with a fire extinguisher. And then you can take the crate, put that in here sideways like that. And yeah, sure, it can move around a little, but it's fine. And then you can put this back on top, or you can just leave it empty. Either way. And got it. Okay. Well, guys, that's the end of that set. I don't remember if I mentioned if it was $80 or not, but yeah, that's how much this one is. Thanks, guys, for watching. That is all 4 Lego Camp Cretaceous sets. And then we have 6 new Jurassic World sets coming out in 2022 in April. So I'm assuming those are all going to be for the 3rd Jurassic World movie instead of Camp Cretaceous. They might announce more Camp Cretaceous ones later in the year. But so far we know there's going to be 6 for Jurassic World Dominion. So thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.